Hey guys, AGamer1 here, your average gamer, and today is my first ever Modern Warfare 3 commentary. I did post a actual gameplay of Modern Warfare 3 a couple of weeks ago, and that was on the map Arkaden Team Deathmatch using the G360, and I believe I am using that gun in this game as well. It's one of my favourite guns actually in this game, as well as in COD 4. I just love it basically. But in today's video, I'm going to be basically talking about what I think of the game so far. Obviously, I'm not going to base it as a final opinion on this because it's only been out for 3 weeks and we don't know what new patches or problems may come in the future. So for now, I'm going to give you my kind of overall look on this game since it's been out for the last 3 weeks. Little things like perks, balancing, guns, map design, all that kind of stuff as well. So one of the first things I noticed was that, as you guys know, I do play Black Ops a lot, and I did play it, and I still probably will do in the future, loads. And one of the things I noticed was how different it felt. This felt different to Black Ops, because in past Call of Duty games you could kind of run around anywhere, and if you bumped into a guy you could pretty much shoot them and be guaranteed the kill, and that does happen in this game a lot more. You know, past Call of Duties it was the person who shoots first wins. However, in this one I found, in the first week, that I was dying a lot more. So instead of going like 20 to 3, I might go 20 to 11 or something. And I was kind of thinking, well, I know it's a new game, but surely there's not that many good people on this game already. So what I found out was this game tends to reward people who actually aim on target first than who shoots first. And in a way, that is quite balanced. Now, a lot of people were blaming it on lag, and yes, the game did have a lot of lag when it came out. There were very big issues with trying to actually get into games, and there's still the issue of the screen jumping, where like you're running around and the frame rate drops and you get this horrible freezing thing. But I do believe a patch was released for that a couple of days ago. But yeah, like in this game, it's like, as you can see on the gameplay right in front of you, whenever I go around a corner where I don't know someone is, I will tend to aim now. On the first week, I was running around like I used to do on Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2 and COD 4 and Modern War and all other Call of Duty games, but you actually do have to change your playstyle a lot, and that isn't just due to the fact of how the game mechanics work, but also the map design. And going on to that, I do feel like the maps are a lot more like COD 4. They're much more flat, there's not as many buildings to go into. Well, there are buildings, but it doesn't feel like as many as you could say sit in for a good long while. An example of that would be like on Modern Warfare 2 on Favela. That map was buildings, buildings, and more fucking buildings, with a little bit of pathways you can run around. And on most of those buildings there was one entrance and one entrance only. However, in Modern Warfare 3 they have made basically any way you can get into have two entrances or two exits. So I definitely feel in a way it's a lot harder to camp, but I have encountered my fair share of campers, and you know, I don't think it matters how a game company designs the maps or the game. You're going to have campers. You're going to have people who are slow-paced players, and you're going to get people who are fast-paced players who like to rush around, get some crazy-ass fucking kill feeds, and players like me who just tend to run around now and then and, you know, just casually kill some dudes. That's what I do. I kill some dudes. But yeah, so like the maps and stuff, they're definitely more COD 4 like, and apparently I believe most of the maps have been built off of previous games, so like Modern Warfare 2 and COD 4. But the map I'm playing right now, Fallen, actually does remind me of Overgrown. It is basically Overgrown, just with more buildings and a different layout, but it's definitely based from the same map, basically, and I've just took it and changed it and tweaked it around and stuff. So, you know, the map design, I feel, is pretty good. I know a lot of people are kind of hating on it, but you just got to live with it, basically. You just got to change your playstyle and just get on with it. That's all you can do. And, you know, that's all I'm going to say about the maps. Guns seem to be quite good. I do like the new proficiency thing where you can have like your gun, you can like unlock like reduced kick, impact, less sway, all that kind of stuff. I also like the fact that you can level up your gun, as in you can get attachments. So like with Black Ops, well, Black Ops, you had the money thing, which was I thought was really good, and it's a kind of a shame they took it out of Modern Warfare 3 because I think it was a very good feature, but you know, different companies. I suppose the leveling up system with the guns is kind of like back to the old COD games because you know you get so many kills or whatever with a gun, and then you unlock the red dot sight or whatever. But with this one, the camouflages, that is dependent on what level your gun is, and I think that's pretty good. The only thing is, I think you get your gold camo way too quickly. I mean, rank 31 and you get a gold camo, it seems a little bit too quick. That's just my opinion. I mean, a lot of people will be like, gold camo early, yes, for the win, which is fine, you know. I like gold camo, but I do think the gold in this is a bit more bronzy than the gold we're used to in Black Ops. So, you know, that's just my opinion on that. But yeah, guns don't seem to be unbalanced. The only gun I would say is a little bit OP is going to be the is it the PP090 or something like that? It's got the weird like under barrel magazine kind of thing, whatever the hell it is. I'm gonna call it the under barrel gun. There we go. Yeah, that's got a bit of, I don't know. It seems to me it's got not a lot of recoil sometimes. I think the fire rate along with the damage is a bit too OP. They need to either reduce the damage by a little bit or just reduce the fire rate by a smidgen, just a little bit slower. But those are the only kind of things I can think of that's wrong with the actual weapons in this game. But we will have to wait and see what else happens in the future. Perks. Now, the only perk I would say is pretty overpowered is Assassin. And I'm not saying that because I hate people who just, you know, put it on and cannot be seen on the radar if they're camping in the corner. It's nothing to do with that. I mean, I can quite easily find campers and kill them and, you know, what have you. But the one thing that annoys me with this actual general perk is the fact that an advanced UAV can't actually unblock the Assassin perk, because, you know, like in Black Ops, the SR-71 could quite easily, you know, once you got it, it would show everybody on the map. That included the Ghost Pro people, and I think that was a really good kill streak because it meant that Ghost wasn't just impossible to ever see. Whereas in this game, they've kind of, I don't know, it's just powerful that, you know, an advanced UAV cannot see people, and I think they need to nerf down the perk so that or something like that. So when you do get an advanced UAV, you can see the dudes with Assassin. You know, it's this kind of thing. I mean, sure, the advanced UAV is based so you can actually see where the bad guys are facing and where they are moving to exactly. But I still think, with it being an advanced UAV, it should make it so you can see the Assassin people just for a minute. I mean, you know, it's like on Black Ops, you see them for a whole minute, that's it. I think it was pretty damn bloody well balanced in Black Ops, and I think they should either patch it or do something or nerf something on Assassin to make it happen for the advanced UAV in Modern Warfare 3. And speaking of advanced UAVs and stuff, the strike packages, I am definitely liking those. I did start off using the support when I first got the game because I figured, well, it's a new game, new maps, new guns, new players. I probably won't be up to par as I am on Black Ops and other stuff like that. So I basically just went in with UAV, counter UAV, and advanced UAV, because as you guys know, I do like my UAVs, I do like to know where the bad guys are, and I do like to support my team. But then moving about a week into the game, I started to go to the assault strike packages, and I did at one point have like UAV, Predator, and AGMs, or whatever they're called, Reaper, the Reaper or something like that. I did get a few of those. I wasn't very good at using them. I am a lot better now, but currently I've gone back to the old COD 4 style of UAV, not airstrike, but Predator, which is a 5-kill streak, and an attack helicopter for the 7. And for me, that generally works out quite well. You know, I get my 7 kills, it resets again, keep getting them. So it's really good for me just to keep re-rolling my kill streaks out of that. And that's another thing I do like they brought into Modern Warfare 3, is the fact that you can actually like, you know, re-roll your kill streak. So you haven't got, like, once you've got your highest kill streak, you haven't actually got to die to start over again. It just literally re-rolls, and I think it's really good. I also like the fact that they finally included... pardon me, hiccup. They finally included the selector thing for the kill streaks, whereas if you get like a predator and then you want to change it, say, to a helicopter, then you can just, you know, easily go through the kill streaks you've earned. So you haven't got to use the latest one you've got. You can go back and get your UAV if you've already got predator or something like that. And yeah, that's something that the community have wanted for a long time, is like a kill streak selector, so you can kind of select which one you have earned when you want to use it in the game and stuff. And going into that one as well with the strike packages, they've also made it so you can have certain kill streaks accustomed to a certain class, and that is very good because, you know, it doesn't mean like every time you go into a lobby, say you want to be a sniper one game and you know you're not going to get many kills, but you'd rather have a support package, then you haven't got to just go on your kill streaks and change it so all of the guns are changed. You can just have it so one class of the sniper has the UAV and counters UAV and support stuff on there. So I think it's pretty good they've done that as well. But yeah, that's probably the main bits of multiplayer that I have to cover for now. I'm sure there is a lot more, pardon me, that I could actually talk about. But right now it's just kind of top of my head going off slightly. But yeah, overall I think it's a pretty good game, and if you're a hardcore Call of Duty fan like myself, oh well, I don't know, whatever, am I hardcore? Up to you guys, tell you what in the comments below, let me know, do you think I'm a hardcore Call of Duty fan, or do you think I'm just a dude on YouTube? There we go. Yeah, what I said. But yeah, if you do like Call of Duty, then I definitely suggest getting the game. There's gonna be bugs and issues, it's only been released for 3 weeks, it's a fucking multi-million or billion-dollar game, and the amount of fans it has, it's gonna have issues. I mean, you know, it's just plain and simple. But yeah, multiplayer for now, pretty much covered for now. I've talked about the campaign was pretty good. I think it was probably the best in the Modern Warfare series. I still think in a way I prefer Black Ops campaign, mainly because Treyarch always have like a mystery, like they always fuck with history technically. This is going a bit back into Black Ops now, but if you remember on the mission on Black Ops where you had to blow up the rocket, technically in real life they were actually going to launch that rocket you blew up, but there was a malfunction and they didn't actually end up launching it because it was unsafe. But in Black Ops they fucked with history, woohoo, Treyarch could do it again, and they basically made you blow it up. So that is kind of why I prefer Treyarch over Infinity Ward for campaign stuff, because they just fuck up history, and storylines are always good. And apparently Black Ops 2 hasn't been announced, but there's rumours of it being a sequel. And you know, Black Ops was definitely one of the best COD games sold, and I definitely think Treyarch could get a lot more money of making a sequel to it, or another kind of, in the Cold War era, COD game based stuff. There you go. So yeah, I do like the campaign Modern Warfare 3, but I'm still more drawn to the Black Ops campaign for now. And now Spec Ops and Zombies, I'm going to run out of time soon, but Spec Ops is definitely fun. I've got all the trophies for Modern Warfare 3, by the way. I got Platinum like a couple of days ago. Very pleased with that. Not as quick as my Black Ops one where I got it in a week, but still, Spec Ops missions, pretty good. Not too hard, but they can frustrate you and get quite challenging depending on who your teammate is. And survival is pretty damn fun as well. I think my highest round so far is like wave, even is like 38 on Resistance. Yes, it's an easy map, but still solo 38 is pretty good. Is it a competitor for Zombies? I think yes. Zombies and Spec Ops Survival is definitely going to be a war between the two. I like Zombies just because it's just great fun, and you can have 4 players, whereas Spec Ops is just the 2 people. But either way, guys, Modern Warfare 3, Infinity Ward, Black Ops and Treyarch have both got their good points, good features and bad features. So this has been AGamer1 for your very first Modern Warfare 3 commentary. Hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to hit the like button or dislike it if you didn't like it, which I'm sure there'll be a few trolls out there that won't like it, but you know, fuck yourselves. But it's been AGamer1, hope you've enjoyed, and until next time guys, keep on gaming, and I will see you all in the next video.